Roza, and she said she basically made movies and so on, and she was very busy with kind of Kurdish language and how Kurdish language should be used, and kind of it should kind of dominate the Kurdish population, and the film became very successful. Yeah, she talked about that part. فيلماتو لسر زمانك بوانيا
لسر زمان
بس اگر بتواني بومان صافش صافش تو اگر بتوانی با من بس که مانگی شش زیادتر چی دسته مانگی ششه یعنی تو چی تکردو چون یعنی قنبله بو تقایا چی بو
نه اوروش خو مدخبتی کمالی امریکال بو امو هوالا بریاردا مبارم به دیارت میتینگه بگو میتینگ بیقالمان من زودتر چو بگیرشی تکه بنابه
تو چی تنابه؟
نه چند کس من 5-6 کس چون میتینگه از و هوالا به دیاره چوشت من چوش خود زوش که نزمه زور عایده کی بود کس بوکو زاوات میتینگه یا بوکو زاوات میتینگه yani herkes bir benden mitinge.
I'll just translate that. I interpret that. Basically, she's talking about the day what happened to. She lost her legs, and she says that I was going to a meeting, and in the meeting it was very busy, and like it was kind of like a busy atmosphere and crowded, and there was also a wedding in there, like kind of, because it was so busy, there was something there and there, and she was in the crowd and she was filming, I think the way I understand it. So I get told, "Inte quiero cantar."
مشغول ام هر ویدیو شیم زیبش نجبوی فیلم کیش بوی نه وکار منه چو
وکو انسانه
کی میچو میتینگه
میتینگه بو چی بو؟
جبوی هیبجارتنه
بس بو کزاواش لبیرو؟
بو کزاوا بو زاروکه بو yani vak
festival ek bu.
Vak festival eki bu. Yani Rojan festival. Festival eki müzik çağı kalabalıktı. Yani bu yavru kalabalıktı.
Okay, she wasn't filming on the day, but she was just as a civilian went to this kind of election day, and people are happy, which like Hadapa, like HDP election is happening, they're looking forward to it, and people are just cheering and kind of very friendly atmosphere and festival-y. And there was like wedding, and I think the place was very big atmosphere. So she's just talking about that, and she was there in the crowd. Do I avachi bu lepo?
Resmi mena derbasi. Ma arabacı ki parkı teva falan bir yer derbasi tipi.
Yeah.
Ma meşya meket nav kalabalık iş. Pişat zaniş koyma müzik govende de
Hala pari.
Are çünkü govende kırma valadi meçen nasti. Ya bir coş derbasi. Pişram mecbur bu mezzu gerek giderken tanışmatinge. Evet, çiğ gittim. Keça apim, torne apim davet o ya. Ev babizi de hafse işbay siyaset.
Ev de hafle siyaset.
Ev işbay siyaseti de hafse de uş boyu az mecbur bu çare.
Okay. She says so she was in the crowd and the Kurdish people were dancing, So it was a very happy day and so on. But unfortunately, I was late for another meeting, and I had to get out and go for this meeting. Was one of my friends, and her dad, I think, is kind of involved in politics, and so she wanted to go to this other meeting. She was busy to go, and she's just, I think, about to go out or something like that. And yeah, do I have a chibi? You had to go.
Şamızı gol nerede de başış ko şbermeti ki mecle otantik la bakırım. Ama renk evet.
Cile deleri.
Cultural clothes.
Gocile de hoş normale bimir varan berdiyar davet bu ne bu davet ne başlar çıktı bezer male çile bu her.
Ama بترويد ورم دعوته
Bu ne azher male bu bari aşra azher daveti tu her bu azipten ne? Öyle ısrar bu var yani. Çima var inat ki eregore. Bu ne azdıçım. Ve azde de her pür bekri bu tükestene bu tane polis hem. Pür rahat mı nefçi yani. Jho trajediyamız ev yani. Pür tişt mjlver goverin de ne
polis.
Ne polis.
Küçe.
Hoş kama goveri.
Hoş geta.
Eylem bimeydi.
The way I understand it, she says this woman or a girl said to her to come, and she was like, no, I'm not coming. And there was police and stuff like that in the road. She was insisting that she doesn't want to go, and this woman was just saying that you have to come. She was like, no, I have to go and change my clothes and so on, and basically, yeah, I don't know. So we'll listen to her story.
Havalimanı kar roşlat, navi roşlat ev zilotı kesinlikle. Şimdi bu deviriyata her evre tutucu seviriyata her kalabalık tüne rahat. Biz bunu azdirek dimini, bezreye kalabalık da her biz bezugu gecik rahat. O ya ne ki kalabalık, tek kalabalık tek kanişin orderken. Çünkü aynada mı? Aynada kurda. Yani aynada kurda ya.
No.
Na bazı kalabalık da herim ya. Jber kut na fikri yani bir festival ki çima bombayki festivali bitakı. Yani işte ki o fikrete derbas nerede yani. Eğer bir ısrar kırıcı boya kalabalık derbas mı insan bombayki yani.
Ne kalabalık değil.
Ne suçlar bu merak.
Bas am ki bu? Küçeka. Who is the girl?
Who is the girl?
Yeah, the girl.
Which girl?
She's the who was insisting to come.
Her friend Roshlat.
Okay, so
Roshlat.
she told her to come.
Yes.
And she said no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in the crowd.
Yeah.
And
Right.
because she wanted to.
She wanted to go early.
Early
Yeah.
to another place.
Yeah, to another place.
Okay. So you went to the crowd.
Çiğdem
kalabalık.
Az şirketin kalabalık. Tüm kalabalık lastik de ama yani. Diyarbakır derdor dış hakkında. Tingeç ben green bush böyle.
People have came from other cities too, so the rally was so crowded.
Yeah, she says it was so crowded that you couldn't see who's, and she went inside the crowd.
Müzakir ezini kanım derkemiş kalabalık. Bu derkebitini kanım. Bu derkeb yani.
She wanted to get out of the crowd and she couldn't get out of the crowd.
Ve bugün azatım bir derbas. Yani bazı xariyatım mesni kamış ederken bez derbas. Biraz ev bu mekre bugüne tezgaha çay. Ez giyiştim nur.
Çay?
Ev tezgah. Tezgaha ki heye. Şimdi çay bu seri.
Something was like
table,
this. Yeah, table.
The bomb was under a table and there was chai tea
On the table?
Eski içtim kalmış. Ne yani cidden ne takıyor? Ez durma. Şber kuyduğum bir kanı bunu tabii. Şber kalabalık. Ketim bunlar herkes. Sıkışmak.
Jdiya bu ya da.
Jdiya bu ne zaman benim. Ne bu tane İngilizce mi beci?
يعني أو دقيقة تقايو.
Na ez geçtim nur çend dakika ez durma.
تو لوين معي؟
Mecbur
تو شو كاست عم بو خلقي زور
بو تو kes ne kadar bu hareket tekrar. Ez çok tam bir tezgah ezek. Tam bir bomba bir gayet çok.
من الزاني.
Az bu zaman çizim.
So basically she was so crowded that she couldn't kind of like breathe. It was so frustrating and like she was suffocating, and she went to like near kind of a table like just to breathe. There was a table in somewhere and there was chai there and so on, and she went beside it, like her legs were like kind of on the table near the bomb was under it, and then she says she was there for a long time, just for a long time she was just waiting, so like kind of the crowd space out and so she can kind of go. Edwaya to leve çenek maydı o 5 dakika, 6 dakika çenek.
Belki 5 dakika.
5 dakika.
To
na plani było.
Ez dikan derken gözü xubam ser tezgahı.
Şu teseri.
Ez her ser yapıyor. Babam ser var ez ji xujvi kalabalık xelas bıkır. Yani yine ev fikirdi neşe müdahale.
Şu teseri ve
Ne çuser?
Fikri, mutwaz werkim. Nav çen saniyada. Yine ev fikir neşe müdahale aslında bu tanıcı.
Okay. She says like she waited 5 minutes near this kind of table, and she was thinking of going on the table.
Over the table to another place.
Yeah, over the table to another place, so she could kind of like see the crowd's way out. She could see that, and at that moment the bomb just went off, and she lost her 2 legs.
People killed.
Huh?
People killed.
چند کسی که خاله کجرا؟ نمی؟
Genç kız.
5 کسی؟
Genç kız şena hoş desta. Gerek kız birinden
At the place, 5 people were killed, and there was many people injured. So one of them were herself, and there was many others. I don't think she knows how many others. To zani چند کسی برینار بود؟
زور 400 kez birinden.
14?
400.
400?
Yes, but the worst ones were 7. 7 of them lost their legs or arm, but one of them, Lisa, lost both of her legs. But the 7 others lost their one leg or one arm.
Okay, so basically there was about 400 people injured. So 400 people lost maybe one leg, one arm, but Lisa was the only one who unfortunately lost her 2 legs. So you can help. اتوزانی که ام بام بیدانا نمجر امزا يعني بفكري توش كي امشتي كده
Kese kemiz ne ki tane bu.
Tabii ki diyarı yani ev devlet yani ki de böyle.
Dur bomba ver.
Ne yapıyoruz? Tahap yani ama heri bandor
يعني انا نبو
tahap bomba bu. Ayet tam çöpe de bu bandor ne kır? Abone dezge da firmezin bu belki mesin.
She says that it wasn't actually one bomb. She thinks it was many bombs there. It was planned, and we definitely think it was by the state. And they knew there were going to be a lot of Kurdish people in this place, and they were going to be in election and having kind of festival. So they knew about it, and it was planned like over a period of time. So they knew this was strategically done. And she says she knows that was the Turkish government.
Türkiye karanlığı.
Herkes sana.
Turkish government? Okay, I think...
Then?
What was the recovery process?
Her şey.
And how she get on that?
اوکی اف تو دوای تەقینەوە چیتە خەستەخانە چی بۆ خەستەخانە؟
یعنی چاوچی بزنی گفت تقین چه بود؟ شو از چند سالی یعنی هر در تاری بود جاری که دست چاو بکره ذکر انسان بسر بود
انسان؟
اره بشکت بسر هفتیم واحدی را کر yani pırt işteki acep bu. Helamla rast ezi çep ezi jiyana kuş destan. Tene ema her günü gemme. Bu geçer takır tüfrine hafız yani. Lübür bilen mi
أتو يعني دوسير دقة تاول تاريخ بو هيك نبيني دو أبا يعني خلق بيني زور كوتبون
yani kaos seki. Tükes film ekriyen. چند دقیقه انسان فهم نکرد مثلا شوکه دا بود یکیز شوکه دا بود میزه دکر
تو زنی چی رو دا بود افکاتا؟ تو زنی چی رو دا بود؟
نه یعنی فهم نکرد مثلا چی روشی یاره که بابا که شهر در که تو بنبل شور دا بود قد نفکری میگه میزه چی پیش را میگه دیدی کاش کن میزه کنه
يعني افكاتا
زانه بود که یه خود دیگر یادو بداره.
اره
یه خود سخت دیگر دور کی از من خستخانه نقاشخانه قرار هم را بدرو.
بدرو.
نبیلین جاکو تجارش دست نداری. هرتم هشی من سریم. من ایشت یعنی از سر هشی کنم. شبیه پرخون چو ایر هش سر هشی کنم جیانا کنم.
She says after the bomb happened and so on, it's very hard to actually explain this because the way she talks about it is very, you get emotional. And she says when the bomb went off, she couldn't see for like 3-4 minutes. Her eyes were dark, and then when she opened her eyes, there was bodies lying around her, and she actually, like, she could see her legs were like off her kinda, and she was bleeding, and she was kinda conscious of that, and she thought maybe she's going to die, you know, because that kind of feeling, you have a lot of blood is lost and so on. And then I think they took her to the hospital, you know, people come and help. And I think they took her to the hospital after that. After دوای ئەوە تامر بۆ خۆستەخانە
یعنی نا شیر وەرمەداڵێ کرد ئەمین کرد وەرمەداڵ کرد جوانی ور مداڵێ نەخۆشە کرد مثلا چیدا کەمەرێ پانتۆرێ خۆ گرێدان چەپتە گرێدان ji ber
تۆ خۆت
نانا ور جوان دکرد
Young people did this.
جوان چالاکیه.
خەڵک
کرد مزیبی دەمێ مرگۆ میگه ببینین از زهر نەخۆشخانە کرا میگه من بینم
زانی قاچە
ئەرێ بەرکی چێ ببێت نەگەریە من لێ بمێنێت ئەرێ پشرا برن ئامبولانسێ
So basically she says like when they found her, the people and so on, like she was wearing a trouser and the people tried to kind of close so like she kind of keeps her leg.
Tied the leg.
Yeah, they tied the leg and so kind of like keep her legs and so on to take her to the hospital. And it was very hard for her, and she cried very much at that time, and it must have been really hurtful. And so she says, and that's the way how they took me, and that journey to going from there to there, I was very hard for me, and I was crying and I was very in pain.
She says, I knew that I have lost my legs, but still I was seeking for my legs. I thought I could find them, and then I can't tie them to my legs.
Yeah, she had this kind of hope until she got to the hospital that her legs would be fine. Asta to choni, like asta to choni.
Gerçekten merak ettim, merak ettim. Resmen ne خرابو شبر كزبر خدامي شبر أزنكي بسكولوجي كي خراب ترى كيخنا أزدجي مجبور بنجي مجبور بالخزبت شو قدامك بر خراب تجي هرت الشارع تزيد الإنسان بسوجي قالك كسر رحمتك شيء شيء روجا جور درفتنا ياس
She says, how do you think I should feel? It's very, very hard, but I'm psychologically good and I am very positive to life, because when I think about it, lots of women in Rojava and Kobane and lots of people are dying to fight for Kurdish rights and freedom, and to be honest with you, the way the world is in Turkey and in Rojava and Syria, it's not very well. So when I think of these things, I have a lot of hope, and I will live. You know, I can live now, which is great. I can live, but I can never kind of get my legs back. No? ستيفن أولاد تو فيلم تركيد يعني أتويد لا داها تودا فيلم بكريشتي
البروجي مهم تقيني أستخدم تكم السيناريو
كيف فيلم؟
تكم فيلم خيري بس بروجي مهم يعني بري تقليز بروجي يعني أريوك لاش أستقل تشيبون ونجي من آزاد بري جوا بوزي كارسنا بردمان
she says I will continue, and until I will continue filming, and my next project will be about the bombing, what actually happened, and she wants to tell this story to the world and people to know what daily life is like here in south of Kurdistan, and how Kurdish people and they are treated basically.